Ambiguous. ASMR. No, I'm not really feeling this view. I've already painted it 16 times already. I just don't feel any new inspiration from it. Oh well, I've definitely made the most of it. Some of the lighting I've got is incredible. Not to mention how it reflects off the lake. I can only hope I can find something to match its beauty soon. I need something dynamic, unpredictable, something raw I can recreate on the page. But how? It's not like it'll just show up randomly. Hello? Is someone there? I didn't think anyone else would find this place. It's been particularly quiet since I found it. Good for the creative concentration, you know? Oh no, don't worry. You weren't interrupting anything. Honestly, I haven't even started yet. Artist's block, you know? Yes, I said artist's block. I come up here to paint. I get a little shy working around people. Not to mention it helps me focus when I'm alone. You'd like to see my art? I've not shown anyone before. No one's ever asked me. All right. I'm sure I could show you some of the things I've been working on. Just please don't be too harsh, okay? You think it's beautiful? Thank you. There's something about the sky here. It contains so much colour. Not simply blue or grey, but a subtle mix of many, weaving in and out of each other, indistinguishable about where one ends and the next begins. In a sense, it represents a lot about this place, existing between worlds so you can't tell where different realms have meshed together, creating a composite beauty. I like to think the sky represents that. You agree? It's good to meet someone else who can appreciate such things. Although, in this light, I must note, you're human, aren't you? I thought as much. Well, it's good to see something more familiar. Familiar? Yes. Besides the other vampires, you're the first person I've encountered here that actually reminds me of home. Although, you're dressed a little differently than the humans where I'm from. Where I'm from, the humans are either dressed in rags or something a little more formal than you are now. Not that I mean to insult you. If anything, your attire is refreshing. But I do wonder, when are you from? Ah, I see. Then I'll have to look forward to when the humans of my world bear more resemblance to you. Where I'm from is the equivalent of your world's 19th century. Yes, it's a strange concept, isn't it? From what I've gathered, not all realms formed at the same time. Some are younger and some are older. Hence there's some temporal inconsistency between realms. In a sense, travelling between them is the closest thing we'll ever get to time travel. I apologize if this is inappropriate, but I must say in this lighting, you are beautiful. If I may, I would love the opportunity to paint you. Especially with the twilight sun's rays reflecting in your eyes, you look almost ethereal. I apologize. I just have a compulsion to preserve such images in my paintings. You'd be happy to? Perfect. Allow me to get ready. Just sit however makes you comfortable. Perfect. Just like that. Don't force yourself into a pose or how you think I want you to be. Just relax and try to stay as comfortable as possible. I'm just going to create a sketch with you here and then add the paint afterwards. You see, when I came to this university, it was to gain some inspiration. An interplanar cultural melting point such as this could grant me opportunity for inspiration I could not even conceive of back home. I've already met so many people that could not have existed in my own realm, seen danger and beauty of magic, and been exposed to totally new viewpoints and perspectives to express in my artwork. Truly, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Could you just move your head a little? Perfect. Hold it there. How did I get into art? Well, it's a funny story. As I'm sure you're aware, as vampires don't show up in mirrors, and therefore we can't see our own reflections or even appear in photographs. So, one day for my father's 116th birthday, I decided to copy what I'd seen the human children in town doing, and attempt to draw a picture of my father, so he could know what he looked like. Obviously the picture itself was awful, but look in his eyes, and the satisfaction at the time, well, I'll never forget it. From there I continued to practice and practice, every free waking moment I had, and well, here we are. My favourite thing to depict would have to be the daylight, and how the light reflects and shines through things. Unfortunately, due to my inherited vampirism, I've never been able to see it in person. But through windows like this, I'm able to safely observe it, and recreate it on the page. You know, you have a great side profile. I think this might end up being my best work yet. Actually, it was that art that allowed me to come to this university. I just sent a portfolio of some of the art I'd already done, and they offered me a scholarship. I mean, not that I needed the money, but the idea that I'm able to be here because of my art in some way, it's comforting, and gives being here a sense of purpose to me in some strange way. Not to mention I will always appreciate praise for the things I've worked on. Totally not an invitation or anything, by the way. Just kidding. You're doing great. Could you just hold your eyes open a little? I want to get the reflections in them. Okay, great. You can blink again. But yeah, that's pretty much everything you'd need to know about me. You're a very good listener, you know? Do I need any of your blood? It's a kind offer, but no. The university provides me with purified blood bags. It's part of how they stop everyone from tearing each other apart. They really do think of everything. Well, except for the arrival of a human, I suppose. Alright, and I think we're done. Or the sketch, at least. I'll come back to it later to add the colours, but I can do that on my own. I've already noted down what colours to use where, and besides, our little talk has made me hungry. You're welcome to come and see the finished product if you'd like sometime, and if you'd ever like to be my muse again, let me know. Oh, and one more thing. Your left shoelace is untied.